My name is Darina Kamikazi. I'm a sophomore here at Princeton University, and today I'm going to be telling you how I got into Princeton. So the first time I heard about Princeton was, apart from the movies, it was like this admission officer who came to our school, and he came to give a presentation about Princeton, and I really did not like him. He was a very proud rich guy telling us how, basically bragging about Princeton and how our endowment is the same as one of the countries in Africa. It was very condescending, but we were used to it. Even though we were in American high school, people still came to us with that expectation that you're African, you're illiterate, you don't know stuff. There's this one dude who came and was like, I'm from Italy, I represent a school in Italy, do you know where that is? Do you know what a pizza is?
A pizza? What?
We're trying to play along, but yeah, so I guess with Princeton that was the same thing, it was very condescending. So from that point on, I did not like Princeton, because I was like, if that's the person that they want to represent them, then it shows what the school is like as an institution. So in Rwanda, we followed a national exam curriculum, so we had to study for that, but we also had to study for the ACTs and college preps. And we had one teacher to teach us English. He was our English teacher, our university counselor, and our gym coach. So he didn't do a really good job with either of those because he was overwhelmed. So we usually taught ourselves. He would give us books, ACT books, and then that's it. So we had to rely on each other a lot. And so yeah, even with common app essays, he would tell us that the opportunities were there, but we would have to do the research. We had to find the books. We had to read the books. And we would help each other edit essays a lot. I edited many of the essays of my peers and myself. And also the first time I think I ever considered going to Princeton was when I was a junior in high school. I went to this camp, and there were 2 Princeton students there, they graduated in 2017. At the end of it all, one of them approached me. She was on the phone, and then she was like, do you have some time? I'd like to talk to you because we want you at Princeton. That's what she said. And I thought I had gotten a scholarship. So I was scared. I was like, wait. So I called my mom, and I was like, hey mom, I got into Princeton. And then she was like, oh, what's that? Okay, never mind. I didn't get the scholarship then. They just wanted me to apply. I only had senior year to do that because I was preparing for a national exam, which is basically this test where you tested on everything you learned in the previous 3 years. It was very, very stressful. There's this girl who even she died from stress. In terms of the ACT, so we did the ACT because I graduated in 2016, and at that time the SATs were changing, so they told us to do the ACT instead. And so I did the ACTs once. I did it in September. I got a combined score of 28 that first time. And basically what happens is I decided to focus on one of the subjects. I focused on English, which I got a 33 out of 36 score. And reading, I got a 28 out of 36. Math and science, I was like, okay. So in math, I got a 27. And in sciences, I got a 25, I think. And that's just out of luck. That's why I didn't even focus on math and sciences. And also focus on the other things that would make me stand out. Because I knew that I didn't have a chance against other students who started prepping for college since their sophomore year of high school. So that was now an option for me. I was in the debate club. I was in Girl Up, which is this girl empowerment club. I was very involved in community service because there are a lot of poor people surrounding that high school, so we always did programs with them. It was awesome. And for some time, I was a church pianist for 2 years, which happened accidentally. I helped edit people's essays. I was in an engineering club, and I ended up presenting through that club. I ended up presenting in front of the East African heads of state which is awesome. That also happened accidentally. I was not supposed to be in that club. My trick was to surround myself with people who are involved in a lot of good things and to just help them in that. Because I'm not good at starting my own projects, but I'm good at like editing essays or like helping improve what other people are doing. So I understood my role, and so that's what I was focusing on. But yeah, I think just having that community of people that really helped me out, but also doing my own research, like watching YouTube videos or reading Common App essays online and seeing how that works. Princeton interview was okay. The visa interview, to me, I was more afraid for the visa interview than I was for the Princeton one. Because that's when you really cannot tell if you're going to get it. Like, if I have friends who are going to a community college and the officer who's supposed to give them a visa, they had all the documents, and then they're like, no, I'm not going to give you a visa because you're coming from a good school. I believe you could have done better. So she denied them a visa just like that. So it's really a matter of chance. Like, even when I meet people and they're like, oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Rwanda. Oh, how did you get here? Sometimes I'm not sure if they mean how did you get into the school or how did you get into this country. Yeah, Princeton helped me out a lot in helping me cover some of the costs of getting to the interview part. But not all the schools in the United States are like that. The day I received my application, I applied early decision. The day I received my admission to Princeton, I remember because it was December 15th. I was sitting at home, at that time, that whole year, my mom had been diagnosed with a lung infection disease. So she was hospitalized, and on that day she had gone into a coma actually, and I didn't know about it. I was supposed to come with mom, for Princeton preview in April, but then that ended up not happening because it was December 15th, she passed away on December 18th. Exactly 3 days after me receiving my admission. So and that was tough, but at least I don't know, if there's anything that I'm grateful for Princeton is that that I not only got to get away from all of that, but also I'm in a good school. I feel like I have a good future. My mom had always, because she raised us as a single mom, so she always wanted me to have the best education. So I feel like this is it really. I have a real chance at having a life that she never had. Even if they accept it because I'm African, if that was the only reason, I hope that is not the only thing they remember me by. Oh, she's just African that we admitted. Hopefully there's so many other things are going to remember me by. Of course, it's hard being at Princeton as an international, as a poor female international, immigrant, Sub-Saharan African. That's yeah, you're just going down. But and in each of those categories has its own challenges. But I don't know, I have hope, and I hope, and hopefully whatever happens, if you're poor, or if you don't have parents, or if you don't know where to start, or if English is not your first language, it's my third language, which makes it really hard for me to communicate. But either way, you deserve to be here as long as you want it, as long as you believe in yourself, and as long as you have at least one person who believes in you that can push you. You can do it, and you can come join me, and we can chill, hang out. Thank you.